guys, welcome back to Small Talk, small conversations with huge impact. Now exclusively on Spotify, powered by Anchor. And welcome to the show. My name is Alec. I am your host, and if this is your first time listening to the show, then welcome to the show. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you do, go ahead and check out the other amazing episodes that we have here on the show. Of course, if you are an avid listener of the podcast, then welcome back. I'm super happy that you're here. I'm grateful that you're still committed to yourself, to your growth, to your expansion. And which is why I just really want to acknowledge and honor you for being here and, getting the insight from this episode. And I know the daily podcast last week was kind of missing, and I really did that intentionally to make sure that the letter sender episodes have a lot of viewers. So make sure na i-check nyo rin yung episodes na yon kasi especially if you're dealing with heartbreaks and moving on and, me connecting to your stories as well. Great episodes. Check it out para ma-enjoy nyo rin siya. And so for tonight's episode, this morning, I want to talk about something that I really wanted to share with you. I think I downloaded this thought earlier when I was listening to a podcast. And this is kind of the only thing that I use in my life that allowed me to shift my whole reality in terms of my finances. And maybe you're someone who is struggling with their finances, and maybe you are in this pattern of not really good practices and behaviors when it comes to your finances. Maybe this is something that can help you out. And I'm going to share with you the only mindset that you need to have to change your paradigm when it comes to your finances. This is the only mindset that you need to have to be rich. And when I learned about this mindset might probably is the mindset that's been used by a lot of people, even though they're not aware of it. Okay, and I'm gonna shed light on that. I'm gonna bring awareness to that. And so the mindset that will allow you to be rich and to accumulate a lot of wealth is checking in with what is your relationship with money. Some of you might say, well, Alec, I don't know, I don't have a relationship with money. Yes, you do. Even though you don't notice it, you have a relationship with money. When money comes into your life, do you feel scared? Do you feel anxious? Or when money comes into your life, you feel happy, you feel excited, you feel joy and just so much gratitude. And maybe even just looking at your wallet right now. See, go ahead, maybe check your wallet right now if you're not driving, right? If you're driving, don't check your wallet. Go ahead and check your wallet. How does your wallet look like? Because you might not see it, but your wallet is your money's home. And this just might be an indicator for you on how you treat money, or how is your relationship with money. Because with that metaphor, if you have a good relationship with money, you won't let it live in a place that is, full of dust, full of dirt. Just dirty and kind of broken, old and rusty and all of that feelings. You don't want something or someone that you love stay in that home. So go ahead, just check your wallet right now. Maybe that's an indication for you to check what is your relationship with money. And growing up, I really thought it was just about the how-tos. If you learn, the skill of creating money, you'll be wealthy, you'll be rich. But yes, that's very important. But before that lies something beyond, or maybe even deeper than what you're seeing. And that is the relationship that you have with your money. And here in the Philippines, I can say that 95% of people have a really bad relationship with money. Why? Because 95% of people are not wealthy, are not rich. And it's only because they have a bad relationship with money. Because if you think about it, money is, I'm not saying you should, love money as if it's your girlfriend. No, nothing can take away the human factor of a human relationship. But if you look at money and your relationship with money, you would see that it's directly affecting your capability to attract more of it, because you're repelling it away if you have a bad relationship with it, right? I always imagine, once I learned about this, I always imagine that money is like your best friend, and if, for example, money comes into your life, money comes in, hey, and then you say, and you go, oh, well, I'm not gonna notice you here. I don't appreciate you. I hate you. I don't like you. I'm gonna try to throw you away, dispose you away, spend it on things that I don't even like or want. I'm just gonna put you away. Then, what do you think the money would feel? Because money, okay, here's where I think it would make sense to all of you. Hopefully, no. Money is energy. Okay, why? Money is currency, right? Money is currency. Currency means it's a current, and current needs to flow. And a current is just made up of a lot of energies. So money may not be a living thing, but money is energy. And so the energy that you put into your money will be the energy that you will receive from money as well, because it needs to flow. It's gonna come around. So let's say you're not taking care of your money, and chances are money will not take care of you. If you always like to throw money away, then money won't like to stay with you. Are you getting this point? I hope you are. Money, if you are scared of money, then money will be scared of you as well. And if, on the other hand, if you take care of money, if you're excited with money, it's just like your friend, right? Every time it comes in, you're happy, you're excited. You make a lot of plans, right? And you're just thankful for the money. Then chances are what money is gonna do is it's gonna go out there, it's gonna invite some of its friends, and then, it'll invite more of money into your life. Because now you're excited in dealing with money. I don't know if this makes sense, but this paradigm shift when it comes to money, that if I'm not receiving the money that I want, then that just means I'm not ready for it yet, or I'm just not conscious enough or aware enough on what is my relationship with money. And so my challenge for you is to really ask yourself, what is your relationship with money? I grew up hating money. And only in my 26 years, when I, 26th year of life, that's the only time that I noticed that I really had a bad relationship with money. Why? Because every time money comes in, I don't even take the time to, track it or take care of it or manage it in a way that it stays. Every time money comes in, I magically, spend it away. And I ask myself, why is it so hard for me to save? Why is it so hard for me to keep money in my life? And it's just, I realized that I really had a bad relationship with money. And, that's the same with a romantic relationship. If you do not take care of a romantic relationship, then chances are it's not going to stay as long as you want. I really believe that you are given what you can manage, and maybe you're losing things because you can't manage it. And so when I saw that, hey, why is this happening? I mean, I'm getting a lot of money. It doesn't matter if I'm earning 5 digits, 4 digits, 6 digits. I still end up losing them, and ask myself, why? And turns out that I had a bad relationship with money, that my unconscious or my subconscious is finding ways for me to prove that I don't like money, that I hate money, and it finds a way that, I spend it all on something and don't keep anything for myself. And maybe you're also experiencing that, and I want to tell you, when remind you that it's okay. It really is. We learn as we grow. We become more aware of it. But now that we are more aware of it, we can make decisions better. And so if I mean, the first step in really changing this mindset is becoming aware of what is your relationship with money. And the relationship that you have with your money, most probably it came from some past trauma or past bad experience with your money. That's why you're not receiving all the blessings that you can. So become aware of that. And for me, with the specific experience that I have with my money that I healed is when I was young. There was this one time that my father used to leave us when we were little. He would stay, I don't know where. People say he's staying at the casino. But he was leaving us for like 2 to 3 days, and there was one time that we were sleeping, and then after like a day or 2 days, he wasn't going home. I woke up and I saw him getting money from the wallet inside our house. And then when he got the money, he sneaked out of the house, and then I ran after him. When I ran after him, I told him, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" And I was crying because I was a little child, right? And then he said, "No, I'm just gonna go to some place. I'm gonna be back. Here's 50 pesos. Just hold on to it. I'll double it when I get back later." He said that, and so I accepted that money, right? And then I went back to sleep. When I wake up the next day, he wasn't there, and I think it took him another 2-3 days before he came back, and he lost all of our money. And so I realized that was the moment that I kind of had bad or resentment towards money. Like, I hate this. I trusted someone with 50 pesos, and if someone tried to buy me for 50 pesos and it worked, and I just didn't know that I didn't forgive myself for that. And as I became more aware of it and realized that, you know what, that's something that is, not supposed to happen to a 7-year-old or a 10-year-old, but it happened, and I can't change that anymore. And it's okay. Like, I didn't know any better. That maybe that wasn't really the intention, but the story, the narrative that I brought with me was money is evil. Money is used to trade love and attention when it's not the one that I wanted. I wanted someone to stay with me. I wanted someone to, really be there for me when I was growing up, and I didn't have it. I did have money, and I guess I kind of built that resentment towards money, that money can't buy me happiness, because when I was growing up, I had a little bit of money and it didn't make me happy. And so I had a bad relationship with money. And now that I became more aware of it, I started to heal it. I started to remind myself that, hey, Alec, you know what? That sucked. But it is what it is. But it's going to be different now, because now you know better. And as an adult, that's how you heal your inner child, by reminding your inner child that it's okay if you didn't understand before, but now you do. And we're going to move on from that. We're going to create new beliefs around that. After I became aware of it, I now started to become responsible for it. Hey, I can't, be angry at my dad for what he did before, because it's 10 years, 20 years, ago. And it would be stupid for me to get mad at him for something like that. And I guess now I just need to shift to responsibility that, hey, I wish he didn't do that. It wasn't my fault, but now it's my responsibility to change that. And after I took the responsibility, now I'm going to make better choices around it. In fact, this is the year that I actually break through my finances. and breaking through my finances, I'm keeping a monthly tracker of my expenses and the income that and the income that flows into my life. And I realized that, wow, 26 years of my life, this is the only time that I tracked my money. And when I tracked it, I realized that a lot of money is flowing into my life, and I didn't even get the chance to be grateful for them because I thought I was always lacking money because I wasn't able to track them. I didn't track them. But now I'm making a better choice. I'm making a choice that will allow me to see how good I am with money. I'm making a choice to see how good my relationship is with money. And so that is your challenge today, maybe this week, or maybe as you move forward. Become aware of what made you or create that trauma inside your mind and your heart that ended up destroying the relationship that you had with money. Once you become aware of it, you take responsibility for it. You just become aware of it, acknowledge it, but you can't change it. Take responsibility and then make better choices. And after that, you'll get into this state of abundance where everything that you've always had, or everything that you need to make the dream income that you want, already exists in you. You'll be able to tap into your creative genius that will allow you to earn a lot of money. Because that's what happened with me. And I hope that can happen with you too. And so that's it for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you do, go ahead and check out the other episodes. If you like this episode, I know this is a different episode from the usual episodes. I like talking about money. I like talking about success and finances, more importantly. Why? Because people don't want to talk about it. People want to make it a taboo. And I think that's what's keeping the poor poorer. Because they are not aware of what is the possibilities of creating money and what are their beliefs about money. And so it is my job and it is my duty and responsibility to now share it with you guys so that you won't bring the limiting beliefs around money that's not going to serve you anyway. So I hope that you take a good look on what your relationship is with money and then decide to make better choices from there. And so, if you like this episode, give me your comments, your thoughts, your suggestions. I don't know. I love reading your messages. Don't forget to tag me at Alec on Instagram if you do. Please share this podcast to someone that you care about. Don't forget to give it a 5 stars and a thumbs or follow button if you like. And always remember that you are loved, you are worthy, and you are enough. Announcements down below. If you want to have a one-on-one free financial coaching session with me, just send me a message on Instagram and I'll be able to help you out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.